Hello everyone, in this tutorial we'll take a look at the social bookmarking tool Diigo, how to set it up on your browser, and how to export all of your bookmarks from your local browser into Diigo for use on other computers. If you haven't used Diigo before, Diigo is primarily a social bookmarking system. What that means is it's a website in which you collect your bookmarks or your favorites, if you prefer that word, um, and you can connect to that same list of bookmarks, those same favorites from multiple computers. Moreover, you can actually share your favorites with people. So for example, if you're viewing this from our Moodle homepage, directly above the um, above this blog is a list of my bookmarks, and all I need to do is use Diigo to bookmark things, tag them with a certain keyword, and they'll just automatically show up on the Moodle main page. So as you can see here, I have Diigo set up on my screen, and all I've done is I've taken my web browser and I've pointed it to diigo.com. From that point, you can create your account with Diigo, and they are free. So I'm going to come down here and I can just click the button here that says Join Diigo, or if I prefer, I can push the big Get Started Now button. When I do, it takes me to the following website, and it just asks me to create my account. So to choose a username, first name, last name, email, the usual questions, and when you enter all of this, Diigo will send you an email to confirm that that's who you are, at which time you have your Diigo account. Now if you actually have an account already with Facebook, Twitter, Google, or Yahoo, you can actually click one of those links and it will sign you in immediately without having to enter all of the information. Regardless of which method you use to sign into Diigo, once you've created your account, all you have to do is from the Moodle or from the Diigo main page, simply look off to the side where it says sign in, and so I'm going to just go ahead and do that using the form that pops up, and it's going to take me to my bookmark page. And as you can see, I've bookmarked a number of things, and each one of those bookmarks I've tagged with some keywords that'll help direct where I want to place it, or help me search for it when I want to find the same bookmark at a later date. Now, of course, I do have lots of bookmarks on here, but it's cumbersome to have to go to a certain website to find my bookmarks when I need them. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to actually set up my browser to automatically connect to my bookmarks. So I'm going to go back to the Diigo main page, and when I do, instead of clicking on the Get Started Now button, I'm going to go to this button here that says Tools for Desktop Browsers. By the way, if you do have an iPhone, iPad, or an Android device, you can actually push one of these devices, which will actually synchronize your bookmarks on those devices as well. But right now I'm using Internet Explorer, so I'm going to just click this button here. It'll take me to this website, and you can see the Diigo toolbar, best for power users, available on IE and Firefox. I'm just going to go ahead and click that button, and it just takes me to a big green button that says Install. You'll be able to install this on Firefox or Internet Explorer just by pushing the button, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It'll ask me what I want to do, so I'll hit Run. It'll download, ask me again what I want to do, so I'll press Run again, and it'll just give me the usual software install pieces. So I agree to the license agreement. Do I want to close Internet Explorer automatically? So I'm going to say yes. It's going to go through the install process, and now when my browser opens, I have a new toolbar that gives me access to all of my my Diigo features. So for example, if I want to bookmark this page to my Diigo page, all I would need to do is push the bookmark button right here. If I'd like to see where I've been and what all of my bookmarks are, you can see there's a button just off to the side here that will allow me to open a sidebar, and that sidebar actually shows all the bookmarks that I've linked to. I can actually add all of my bookmarks from Internet Explorer. If I've created some bookmarks in this particular web browser and I'd like those available in Diigo, I can do that as well. You'll see that on the Diigo menu right here. You'll see there's a button that says Import Bookmarks. If I push that button, it'll say what would I like to import. This particular web browser only has one bookmark or one favorite saved. You might have a lot more. So I'll just press the OK button, and just like that, it's imported those bookmarks into my Diigo library. Interestingly, Diigo has some other features that you might find useful when you're working with it in your web browser. For example, let's say we go to a page. So maybe we're doing a research project and we'll go to the ever popular Wikipedia, because that's where a lot of our kids will go to begin working with some research. I've heard a great comment given to me just recently that while Wikipedia might not be a reliable place to find internet facts, it is a good place to get a sense of where the opinion lies. So let's say, for example, I wanted to get somebody's opinion on what the best social bookmarking tool is. So I might do a search for social bookmarking. And when I do that, it'll take me to a definition page of social bookmarking. And of course, with lots of information, and you can be your own judge of whether or not it's reliable. But as I'm going through this, I realize that there's some things that I'd like to remember the next time I visit this page. And so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go up to the top here, and you'll see that there is a highlight button. So I'm going to click that button, and now watch what happens when I drag my mouse over a piece of text. Immediately, any of the text I drag my mouse over shows up as highlighted. More importantly, this highlighted text is saved to my Diigo account. So if I go to this this site with another browser that's connected to my Diigo account, or connected to somebody who follows me from their Diigo account, this highlighting will automatically appear. Moreover, I want to be able to go back to this site, and so that text has actually been copied to my own Diigo page, so that if I view my Diigo page, I will see that text and a link back to the site it came from listed in there. This can be a very powerful research tool for both yourself and to kids. As always, if you have any questions on how this works, feel free to give me a call or an email, and or even just comment on the blog, and I'd be happy to share that with you.